Hi, it's Tania Parsons on week 6 of ByeByeBabyBelly, and it's Friday the 11th of February 2011. So things are really going well. I'm finding the weekend a bit of a struggle. Last weekend we had our belated or delayed Christmas with my mum. As you all know, I was living in a hotel because of the flood, and just never got around to having Christmas with mum. She was really poorly at the time. She had a really bad virus and she didn't want us to catch it on top of everything else. So we decided we'd wait until we were settled into another house. And so it was great. But then, of course, we did have Christmas dinner, and I wasn't going to miss out on that. You have to live life, and as much as you want to change things in your body and to lose weight and to tone up and even make yourself a lot healthier, then life does get in the way, good and bad. And you just have to go with the flow. So anyway, I've got my notes written down here, and I have lost in the past week another 2.5 inches. So I'm still not weighed myself because I won't at the moment. I just don't want to. I'm happy with what I know, that inch loss that I'm losing, and knowing how my clothes are fitting. My stomach isn't bloating up nowhere near as much, and also the pains that I get twice a month, associated menstrual pains, they're not for the 4-day duration period anymore. They're like maybe a day and a half. So things are definitely changing in the body. And the water intake, I'm practically up to the 3 litres a day now, with the pH balance drops in there, and having the wheatgrass and also my aloe every day. So I'm doing all the right things. There's the odd time when I don't stick to the plan because maybe I can't, or it might be a bit of a difficult situation, but majority of the time I am. And I'm having steamed veg, steamed greens for my lunch and things like that. I'm doing pieces of salmon and chicken on the griddle. I'm really eating really healthy foods. So anyway, 22 and 1/4 inches. So no, go back a bit. So round about this mark. There you go. Over here. I can't really lean back far enough for you to see. But there you go, 22.5 inches. So that's really good. So, and again, on my hips that at first were really stubborn, it's been another 1/2 inch, and then I've had little bits come off different areas, 1/4 inch here, 1/4 inch there. So yeah, that's all really good. The reason I told you what date it was as well, because I've got a weekend coming up with my daughter who's visiting from Dubai with her family, with my grandchildren, and it's her birthday tomorrow, and so again it's going to be the weekend. So it is the weekends I'm struggling with, but I have 3 young children of my own, and so I find that just the struggles and coping at the weekends, life gets very busy. So I try my best, and I think that's what you need to do. You can try your best to stick to a plan, stick to a routine. But at times do get a bit difficult and get in the way sometimes. Anyway, I've been reading the pH Miracle for Weight Loss by Dr. Robert O. Young, and I just thought I would just go through a few things just to help people understand what a few of the alkalizing effects on the body and what they can have, and what you wouldn't think actually was alkalizing for the body. So for instance, lemons, limes and grapefruit, they're very low in sugar, and although chemically acid, they have an alkalizing effect when metabolized in the body. And it says here, squeeze some into your water throughout the day to help maintain your body's delicate pH balance. So you wouldn't think that. So it's great to be able to enjoy, really nice ruby red grapefruits, things like that. Tomatoes also have very little sugar, and when eaten raw, they're very alkalizing. Cooked, however, they become mildly acidic, forming upon metabolism. But they're also very rich in vitamins. Good grains, steamed and sprouted and whole, quinoa and raw buckwheat. That's just a couple of examples. But they're very high in protein, are excellent choices to round out a meal of green veggies and good fats. And then salt, and it surprises you that salt is recommended in this plan. But the sodium in its crystalline structure is a foundational element that helps keep you alkaline. And it says that your cells need to be bathed in salt water. Healthy blood is salty, nearly as salty as the ocean. and the alkaline salts therein are used to neutralise acids in the blood. So therefore salt is important in keeping your metabolism high. Metabolism is the production of energy when electron-rich alkaline water transfers from one cell to another. So, you know, it's just some things, but it's getting the right salt. And so you want to go for things like real salt or Celtic salt, things like that. So, you know, there's just a few things there. Also for the food combining, I'm trying to really stick to that. So if I'm having a piece of salmon with some steamed vegetables, and you can have some rice, but don't have it with the protein. And then, you know, that after a while you start getting into a habit. So yeah, I think I'm going to start looking at more recipe ideas. I think it's time now that I just to start understanding more things that I can eat, and things that are really alkalising foods, and I'll probably surprise myself with what I find. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to let you know what I find in that. So all going great guns at the moment. Oh yes, and sorry, I was telling you it was 11th. On Thursday the 10th, I had a very, very frustrating day, and it's something that just couldn't be helped. We had a massive virus on the main PC in the office. We thought we sorted the problem out on the Tuesday, and by Thursday it was just eating the whole of the hard drive, shutting down the drivers and everything. And I was on the phone to our support that we have online, and they were trying everything in their power to save our computer. And we'd luckily backed up some files and folders the week before. But and I'd actually went out and bought software to update Windows from XP to Windows 7. You know, and the software I bought and another internet security come to over £250. And when they realised all my drivers shut down, and what you had to do was back up your computer completely before you put any new Windows software on there, and I couldn't, because none of the drivers would accept anything, you know, to back up onto. So in the end it was just like, right, just have to take the software back, go and get a new computer. And I did that, and I just went and got it, and I brought it all back, and I dismantled, and I put everything together, and then of course you've got all the different pieces of software to put on there, and to try and retrieve things that you're used to working with on a daily basis. And surprisingly, I coped really, really well. I didn't get tired, I worked on overdrive. In fact, I went to pick up the kids, fed them, got them ready for bed, and by 8 o'clock at night I was back there, and I stayed there till 11:30. So what I was saying to Andrew, I wouldn't, you know, before Christmas, the energy levels I had, I was always getting so tired and exhausted, I just wouldn't have been able to do that. It would have just probably been done over several days. But just got it all done, and accepted, didn't get upset, just accepted what was happening. So the way detoxifying your body, and, you know, minimising the acidic intake, clearing out your body, making it more alkaline, it's amazing what it does for your mindset too, what it does for your coping mechanism, and for your energy levels. So that's been great, and I'm going to look at more ways into how I can start decreasing this inch loss a bit more. Maybe I've lost a bit too much in the beginning, and it's just going to, you know, be bit by bit each week. So, but you know, 2 point something inches every week, that's absolutely fine for me. And I will keep you updated. So anyway, this is Tania Parsons on week 6 of Bye Bye Baby Belly, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.